What do you think is the most disturbing unsolved mystery ever? Story 1. The disappearance of Sev Quinn in 2000 is a puzzling mystery that was remained unsolved for over 2 decades. After leaving work at a local Walmart with a colleague, Sev received a phone call that caused him to leave frantically. He was never seen again. A few days later, his car was found abandoned in a parking lot with the headlights on. A pair of lips and exclamation mark drawn on the back window, and a pink lipstick, and a live Labrador puppy inside. In 2017, Sev's colleague was arrested for his murder, but the strange detail of the case continues to baffle investigators. What was the significance of the listing message on the car, and why was there a live puppy inside? The mystery of Sev Quinn's disappearance remains unsolved, and the strange circumstances surrounding the case have captivated people's imagination for years. Story 2. Lars Mittank, a German man on vacation in Bulgaria in 2014, disappeared under mysterious circumstances. After his mother called the airport to report her son's strange behavior, security brought Lars into a private room. Moments later, he was seen sprinting out of the room without his luggage, fleeing the airport and scaling the perimeter fences. Despite extensive searches and investigations, he was never found. The strange details of Lars Mittank's disappearance have led to many theories, from mental health issues to foul play. The CCTV footage of him running from the airport has captivated the attention of people around the world, and the mystery of what happened to him continues to baffle investigators. The story of Lars Mittank's disappearance is a chilling reminder that sometimes the truth can be stranger than fiction. Story 3. In a small town in Mississippi, a young woman named Jessica Chambers was the victim of a horrific act of violence. She was found walking down a lane, her body engulfed in flames with gasoline poured down her throat. Despite the valiant efforts of paramedics, she tragically did not survive. The shock and horror of her death still resonates with the community to this day. Adding to the tragedy was the fact that her attacker was never caught, leaving the town in a state of fear and uncertainty. The investigation revealed the many chilling details, such as Jessica's attempt to name her attacker, despite the damage to her throat, and the paramedics who were so traumatized by the scene that they required therapy. The story of Jessica Chambers is one of loss, fear, and uncertainty, and serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of seeking justice and standing up against senseless violence. Story 4. In the Ibadan forest of Nigeria, a local taxi driver disappeared without a trace. His friends and family grew increasingly worried and decided to form a search party to find him. As they ventured into the depths of the forest, they stumbled upon an abandoned school or factory, and what they found inside would haunt them forever. The search party discovered evidence of unspeakable horrors, the remnants of torture, murder, ritual killing, and human trafficking. The scene was gruesome, with numerous body parts, rotting corpses, and personal artifacts scattered around. While the search party managed to rescue 8 survivors, the perpetrators of these heinous crimes were never found. Local politicians and ritualists were among the suspects, but no one was ever brought to justice. Despite the search party's best efforts, the missing taxi driver was never found, leaving many questions unanswered about what really happened to him in that Ibadan forest. Story 5. As a diver, I find the story of Ben McDaniels to be fascinating and mysterious. The tale goes that he went into a cave and never came out. Despite some of the world's top cave divers searching for him, his body was never found. What makes this story even more perplexing is that the gas bottles found in the cave were staged, and they contained normal air instead of specialized diving mixture. Adding to the mystery is the death of the owner of Vortex Springs, where Ben went missing the following year. The circumstances surrounding both events have left many unanswered questions, leaving some to wonder if foul play was involved. While we never know the full truth, the disappearance of Ben McDaniels and the strange happenings of Vortex Springs continue to captivate the diving community and others who are intrigued by unsolved mysteries. Story 6. The murder of Lindsay Busaik is a case that hits close to home for me. She was a relatively junior realtor in Victoria, British Columbia, who was showing luxury homes to clients when they murdered her. The clients, a man and a woman, had cold called her, saying they needed to find something to buy ASAP. Lindsay was apprehensive about showing the property by herself and had asked her boyfriend to come and wait outside. However, he was running late and arrived just as the murder occurred. It's believed that Lindsay was the victim of a professional hit, but the motive remains unknown. Adding to the mystery is the fact that the cell phone used to contact Lindsay was purchased by someone with an alias of Vancouver. 6 months prior, it was only ever used to contact her. The case of Lindsay Busaik is a tragic and mysterious one that doesn't get much attention as it deserves. With many unanswered questions, including who hired the killers and why, the case continues to fascinate and haunt those who knew Lindsay and anyone who has followed the investigation. Story said, in February 1990, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, 2 intruders entered a bowling alley before opening time, forcing cook Ida Holguin and 4 others, including children, into the office. The gunman sold around $4,000 to $5,000 from the safe and shot everyone present. Stephen Teron, the pin mechanic, had brought his young daughter, Paula and Valerie, as he couldn't find a babysitter. 12-year-old Melissa Rapaz, despite being shot 5 times, managed to call the police after the gunman left. Melissa and Ida survived their injuries, while others, including Melissa's mother, Stephanie Sanak, died later. The perpetrators remain unidentified, sparking theories that the attacker was a target hit against Ronald Sanak, Stephanie's father and bowling alley owner, who was out of state during the incident, and allegedly uncooperative with authorities. The tragedy of the Las Cruces bowling alley massacre and the mysterious motives behind it continues to haunt the community. Story 8. The Case of Adam. An unidentified male child found in the River Thames in London in September 2001 continues to perplex investigators. The remains, estimated to be of a black boy aged 4 to 8, were discovered wearing orange girl shorts. The post-mortem revealed poisoning, expert dismemberment, and slit throat to drain blood from the body. Authorities believe that Adam likely originated from southern western Nigeria and was trafficked to the UK for multi-ritual sacrifices. Despite ongoing efforts, no one has ever been charged with the murder, and the boy's true identity remains a mystery. Story 9. The disappearance of teenager Alyssa Turney in 2001 is a chilling case. Her stepfather, Marco Turney, had an unhealthy obsession with her, stalking her at work, spying on her with cameras in the vents, and forcing her to sign contracts stating he never molested her. Alyssa vanished after Michael picked her up from school in May 17, 2001. Although her fate remains a mystery, her half-sister, Sarah Turney, launched a podcast called Voices for Justice to shed light on the case. As a result of Sarah's efforts, Michael Turney was arrested in August 2020, bringing attention to his disturbing story. Thank you for watching our video on the most disturbing unsolved mysteries. We hope you found these stories intriguing and thought-provoking. If you have any thoughts on these cases or other unsolved mysteries you find unsettling, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos exploring the unexplained. Your support helps us create more captivating content, and remember, pondering these mysteries can deepen our understanding of the human experience and the enigmatic world we live in. See you at the next video.